Junior guard number 22, Gabe Owens. And senior forward number 30, Christian Hollenkamp. Coach, if you would, give us your thoughts on advancing to the 1A state championship game on Saturday, and then we'll take some questions.
Sure. Obviously, we're extremely excited to be playing in the state championship game, and really happy for these group of guys just sitting here. They've worked awful hard beginning last season. They were hungry to get back and get this opportunity, and they're old school players. They work awful hard at their craft, and they've gotten better, and just happy we got off such a great start this first game, and kind of rode that momentum going into the second half. But it's a great win.
Questions? Third quarter lull. Any thoughts on the team let down a little bit?
No, I don't think it was a letdown. I mean, you're up by 23. I think you have to give credit to the other team. Their kids didn't shoot the ball well first half, and you know that kind of got them down a little bit. But their kids battled back, and they're a good quality basketball team. Some of that was us, but a lot of that was them. We knew they were going to bring some pressure. They were sending some double teams, and we had some chances down the court where we had some opportunities to get some layups, and that would have made things easier. But that's part of it, is you make mistakes, and that's one of the things we talked about is you're going to make some mistakes. You're not going to play perfect, but be aggressive. And we righted the ship there and made some free throws right there at the end, and we're able to close the thing out.
Coach, big start. Started off really strong. Got that lead, got that little confidence area there for you, and then just like you did in the Super, you got off to a good start.
Well, we got some good shooters. We got some guys that can put the ball in the hole from the perimeter, and that forces the team to extend their defense, and that creates some seams for some dribble penetration. And yeah, obviously you want to get off to a start offensively and kind of get into the flow of the game. And I did feel like that a bigger part of that is we guarded well. We made them shoot contested shots, and they got some offensive rebounds, but they got some size and some athletic ability, and they elevate well, and they didn't get a lot of stickbacks, but they got a few. And obviously being up 23 at halftime, the way that they're going to get back into the game, we talked about what they were going to have to do was create the pressure, try to make it faster, and that's what they did. And we were trying not to fall into that trap of trying to play fast, take quick shots, but also we wanted to take some chances of trying to see if we couldn't get some things going to the rim and try to get to the super bonus as quick as we could.
Were you able to see much of the game before with Carrollton? Any thoughts on that?
That's what I got an assistant coach for. I watched it, but you know, all I'm thinking about is our kids and our game plan, and what we're trying to do to win this basketball game, and trying to put ourselves in a position to win this one. That's what tonight will be about. Is we'll enjoy this one for a little while. We'll go have a nice team meal, and then we'll get together and talk about our game plan for tomorrow, and we'll come ready to play.
It's like I take this one. Well, I think being here last year just really helped us, and we felt a little more comfortable out there. And Christian and AJ really stepped up in the first quarter and made some big shots and got us a lead early on. And we just really executed our plays in the first quarter, and it really helped getting the lead so we could keep our momentum going and just having a good lead going into halftime. And that really helped us win the ball game, I think.
Well, not too many people can say they played their last game in Peoria, and we just came out on fire, got the team pumped up, and once our first shot, our shot started falling, once the first shot fell, it just got our confidence up.
Guys, what was the difference in terms of how nervous you were going into the game last year?
It was a big difference. I was a lot more comfortable out on the floor, and I'm sure these guys were too. And the experience really helped playing against that other team who hasn't been here before.
We both lost our voice this week, so we apologize.
But you can almost kind of sympathize with them about the shooting wise, because you guys came out and shot pretty poorly last year in that opening game. And again, I'm pretty sure you probably can sympathize with that a little bit, just how difficult it is in the surroundings to get off some good shots and everything.
Well, I think one of the things that I stressed when I was here last year is the team we were playing didn't get enough credit for that. And that was the first thing I said in the interview was part of that was us, but a big part of that is they guard well. And they guarded well all year, and I think that's the situation with us too. We got a pretty decent defensive team. We've continued to get better over the course of the season. Yeah, they got some open shots and they missed them. But the idea was that I think our defense had a little to do with that.
Yeah, you guys were up 27 points in the third quarter. Is it hard to stay focused whenever the lead is that big?
Yeah, it is a little hard just knowing that you're at Peoria and you're up by 27 and you're. It looks like you're getting ready to play in the championship game, and it's a little hard to just concentrate on what you're doing just because you know what's at stake. And so I think we kind of lost our focus there for a little while. They played really hard in the third quarter and had a really good run. We didn't play the best defense we should have, and we didn't take care of the ball very well. And they just had a really good little spurt there in the third quarter that really helped them.
Christian, talk a little bit more about going against that defense. Obviously, they had to scramble and really try to force things and play super aggressive. What was that like, just trying to play through it?
It wasn't fun going up against it. No, we definitely had to be strong with the ball, and I thought Gabe did a great job on handling the ball and bringing it up the court like he always does. And AJ, when he got it, he just was always as quick as can be. He'll blow by him. But it was hard to get against him, but it was fun.
AJ, coming into this season, I mean, did you feel like you would be on the doorstep of the state final, or what were your expectations coming in?
Well, my expectations were to win, and I think we've done that here lately, and we just got on a little run, and I keep it going.
Extraordinary offensive execution for you guys early, or you do that a lot? It seems like you guys are going to want it.
Someone asked this recently, and we worked really hard on our offense to start the season this year. And actually, the question was about our defense. And normally, I spent a lot of time working on defense in the early season. But with the guys we lost last year, we completely revamped our offense. We're running new things. We had new guys in different positions. So it was to utilize the strengths of this year's team. So our preseason, we probably spent more time working on offense this year than I've ever worked on as a coach. And from a coaching standpoint, we suffered defensively. And over the course of time, that allowed us to kind of catch up. So a big part of that is you got smart players that have a high basketball IQ. They're willing to make the correct pass, to share the ball, and they know what each one's strengths is, and they know where they can score from. And they're willing to trust each other to make the correct decision with the ball in their hands. And we got guys that are capable shooters that have put the time in the gym and put a lot of shots up. So I wouldn't say that's not ordinary. And Tuesday night we got off to a great start too, and for the most part this season we've had a pretty good flow offensively. I think we're averaging 66 points a game. That's one of the highest that I've had, but we're also only giving up 44, so our defense has kind of caught up somewhat. I wouldn't call that unordinary except for the circumstances of where we're at.
Shane, talk about
Last question.
Ty Coleman a little bit. He's a guy who doesn't get to play a whole lot, but I mean, he came in at the end of the first half and got a rebound and
Yeah.
finished off an assist. Was that just more along the lines of he will be ready to step up when they call him?
Well, Jake Robinson and Matt Kennedy both had 3 fouls, and Jason Hateman had 2, and we were up by 20 plus, and I didn't want Hateman to get his 3rd. Ty has worked very hard this season, and him and AJ have had some nice battles in practice all season long going against each other, and he's a very good defender. He's gotten better taking care of the ball, kind of running the point for our JV team, and we're comfortable for them to be in that position. That was one of the things I told them guys coming into the postseason was who our 8-9 guy is, because you never know. We were fully established with our 6-7 guy with Robinson and Kennedy, but if something happens, who's the next guy? So you got to be ready, because you never know when your opportunity is going to come, and that's what we expect from him and whoever the other sub is.
Thank you, Coach. Congratulations, fellas. Good luck
Thanks.
tomorrow.
Thank you.
He'll use them next. Yeah. Souvenir hunters. That's right.
Last year.
I'll make sure you do that.
Can I get tomorrow?
Absolutely. Yeah. We are.
I guess tomorrow.
We now have Winnetka North Shore Country Day and head coach Rashid Smith. He's brought with him junior guard number 0, Jamie Swimmer. Senior guard number 22, Jake Bruce. Junior guard number 23, Austin Curran. And junior forward number 24, Riley Hall. Coach, if you'd give us your thoughts on the ball game, then you'll take some questions.
First of all, congratulations to both teams. Woodlawn had a great season, and we had a great season. And both teams play again tomorrow, so I know it's a quick turnaround, but I'm sure the groups will get themselves together and get ready to play another game. It's awesome for both schools to be in this position. They're not new to it. We sort of are. So with that being said, the experience of us getting here is something that's going to serve us well, as I'm sure it served them well. Them coming to this situation again this year. Yes?
The age-old question of, is the shooting that different because of play or
Well, that's a,
more than just shooting?
well, that's a good question. I mean, we're not a great three-point shooting team, but we are a good one. And I think tonight we went 2 for 23 from the three-point line. I'm sure they went 6 for 11. I mean, that does make a difference. We shoot the rim still 10 feet high. It's still the same court. Both teams shoot on the same basket and play with the same ball. So they shot the ball better than we did tonight, and they took the shots they wanted to shoot tonight. They came out gunning and fired up, and that didn't surprise me. I mean, I think kind of when you're a team and you see the ball go through the hoop, you know, you kind of get your blood going and get your spirits up and get your confidence going. And one guy hit a 3, and then another guy hit a 3, and then all of a sudden, you know, you're a little bit behind the 8 ball. And we were getting good shots during that run they went on. I mean, we were getting layups, and we were getting close shots and wide open chip shots we normally make, and they didn't go in. But our defense on those guys was not where it needed to be. I mean, we had a game plan not to let a couple guys catch and shoot. And a couple guys on their team caught and shot the ball. So I guess we didn't execute in that regard. But that's the way it goes sometimes. I mean, it's one thing to scout a team and look at them on tape. It's another team. They shot quick shots. The threes they hit were deep. I mean, they didn't take a lot of time. Those guys caught the ball with confidence, faced up, got their feet and shoulders to the basket, and they knocked them down quick. And I mean, that might have caught us off guard a bit, I guess, with the quickness they shot the ball. But them shooting was not a surprise. I know they had 2 guys in the three-point contest, so I know they got good shooters.
Besides the court, all everything is the same, but the way you handle it internally, do you think that had anything to do with your last year?
I think, and you might have to correct me, but I'm pretty sure this court's the same size as NIU's court, the one we played on a couple days ago. I think, we played at NIU a couple days ago for the quarterfinals, and this court's the same size as that one. So.
I mean, for handling nerves and the fact the experience with them that they had maybe been
No. Maybe for them, it might have helped them. I don't think it hurt us. I don't think our guys were nervous to play. If we had came out clawing and scratching in the first quarter, then maybe things would have been a little bit different for us. But we didn't claw and scratch until the hole was kind of big.
Your thoughts on kind of the same subject, just start, whether it was demoralizing at all, or what the mindset was, say, mid-second quarter, and then
Well, yeah, we started off pretty bad. We definitely came out better in the second half. We kind of did the same thing in the super sectional game. In the first quarter, we were down 9, 8 points, and we ended up coming back and winning in the second half. But Woodlawn's a good team, and they built their lead up too much in the first half. For us to come back. Yeah, to be honest, they just weren't falling today. I got some good looks. I mean, I expect them to go in. A lot of the times they do go in. I started off slow, and it was tough to just get a rhythm. Not many of us had a rhythm today, shot-wise. It was just, I don't know. I mean, the threes, the floaters, runners, they're good attempts, good looks. We all had them. Just I don't know, just didn't go in today.
One more question. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, fellas. Good luck tomorrow.
Appreciate it.